After the PFF was launched, SSEMUJJU NGANDA got 3 titles: Secretary General, the spokesperson of the party, and I think mobilization. And for me, I think that is problematic because of the following reason I'm going to give you. For a new political party that has been opened, I don't think that this was the right way to go for SSEMUJJU NGANDA to get this position. Not that he doesn't deserve them. In fact, SSEMUJJU NGANDA is one of the great politicians from within the opposition. Okay, he knows how to lead, he knows how to debate in parliament. But getting 3 titles is not a good gesture, and I'm going to explain it so that you can understand. Proceed. I want to play a tape as SSEMUJJU NGANDA was defending the 3 positions he got. Here's the tape.
The positions we presented to the country and leaders are the positions that exist in our constitution. The trouble is that Mr. Museveni has taught people socialist and communist ways of doing politics, that everybody gets involved. That's why Electoral Commission is conducting elections for 3.3 million people. In Uganda, every function people think is a position. For us, one person can perform more than 10 functions. The main work of the Secretary General of PFF is actually mobilization and branding and speaking for the party. That's the main work, not signing documents. In other parties, every function is a position. Mobilization is a position. Speaking to the public is a position. For us, these are just functions. We have assigned positions and people, different roles, different functions. In Kenya right now, even when we go into government, we are going to consolidate these positions into functions. In Kenya, the debate right now, and why people are protesting, is that President Ruto made every presidential function, he has appointed a presidential advisor. Like Museveni does here, even has a presidential advisor on Chigezi diocese. So I think people with that mentality, when they go into government, they will have an advisor for everything. We want to teach others and invite them to come and learn that we are not going to have the same functions duplicated in 2 positions. Then we'll need Nambole. NRM has a delegates conference of 10,000 and 12,000 members. They can't even speak to each other.
That is SSEMUJJU NGANDA. Okay. The reason I think that SSEMUJJU NGANDA made a mistake of getting 3 titles is one. When a new political party is being formed, okay, most especially when it is a breakaway, it doesn't have very many leaders. When you give a position or a title to someone, it builds him to a great politician. For example, by Waiso Mufumuri, but when he was made the deputy spokesperson, but the position that's not in the constitution of the NUP, but that uplifted a leader, we are able to see his potential. When Joel Sonyo was made the spokesperson of a party, even though we knew him in the media, but it uplifted him. Whenever you give a title to a particular person, you build that person. Imagine if SSEMUJJU NGANDA was the Secretary General, and the spokesperson of the person of the party is someone else, and maybe mobilization is someone else. You see the potential of someone. For example, Abibu Wembu was known in activism and everything, but he was given a docket as mobilization. For SSEMUJJU NGANDA to take 3 titles, even if all those functions are put in one person, it is not good in the way of building leaders. Leaders are built by positions. Okay? Because whenever a leader goes somewhere and he says that I'm the spokesperson of PFF or I'm the Secretary General, the crowd, that's how leaders are built. If you have a leader who takes up 3 titles, it's problematic. And I think the PFF should look into this. Secondly, when you look at the executive of the PFF, from the chairperson who's Lukwago, the Secretary General SSEMUJJU NGANDA, they come from the central. These other positions like mobilization will be given to other regions, so that the party can look as if it is represented everywhere. Some of the people get position not because they have potential, but because we want to they are playing PR so that every region is represented. For SSEMUJJU NGANDA to get those 3 positions, by the way, I'm not saying that he cannot work. He can work, but in the bigger picture, those positions must be given to someone else, most especially a young person or little known person, so that he can be built. It's a young political party that does not deserve this. Of course, that's my opinion. You can also tell me what you think. I'll see you on another one. Peace.
Yes, Kabuye Sulaiman Mawagali. I am putting in my request to fly the NUP flag high in Makinde East constituency, so that I can represent the great people of Makinde East. Nkomyewo omulundi ogwokubiri n'obwongo nga bwesera nga busera. Ebiwandiiko byange mbirese bibino.
Sigadde nze Mr. Makindi Kabuye Sulaiman Mawagali kantu ene guno omukisa okubategeeza mbu ngenda kwesimba okuwa MP Makindi East 2026 nesimbawo luli era nkomawo bataata bamaama basenga bajjajja okubasaba akalulu. Makindi East ediridde nnyo emabega okumala emyaka 2 okuva omugenzi Sebana we yagenda. Yensonga lwaki buli mukulembeze ajja tumuwayo ekisanja kimu kubanga tukola ensobi. Abakulembeze ba Makindi East okumala emyaka 15 buli baranking abakulembeze abakozi b'omu parliament abatakyasinze kwogera babeera mu abiri abasemba. Ebyo bintu birina okwogerwa. Twetaaga omukulembeze ng'alina obwongo nga bwesera nga busera. Twetaaga omukulembeze nga fighter, si bano bajooka. Bw'oba ng'ogenda tusaabalira ku mazzi ne baleeta eryato ly'ebbumba ne baleeta ne speed boat, tosobola kukwata lyato lya bbumba ogenda osaabale kubanga lijja kunywa amazzi obbire bassebo ne bannyabo. Oba olina kulondawo speed boat efubutuka kaweewo ekusomese mangu. Nze Kabuye Sulaiman Mawagali, nze speed boat. Bannaye munonde muninnye nsooke mbasaabaze ku speed ey'ekizungirizi. Eddoboozi lyaffe libadde teriwulirwa. Kyekiseera mu 2026 mulonde nze kamwa kwogera Kabuye Sulaiman Mawagali ayina eddoboozi eryamwanguka ajoyimirira ku parliament ayanje ensonga mu beesimbyewo bonna bassebo ne bannyabo teri ansinga kwanja nsonga. Abaneesimbyeko bonna baneegomba olw'engeri gye njogeramu, olw'engeri gye nnambika ensonga. Gw'oba okiwakana eno YouTube yange sooka ogiraba ogifollowing ogisharing olayo ne video eziriko engeri gye nnambika ensonga. Kuba mwaka faananyi nga ndi ku floor ya parliament nga ngamba Mr. Speaker sa wa Madam Speaker sa waliwo asobola ogaana okuwulira. So mu 2026 tetukola era ne mulonda omulala atali Kabuye Sulaiman Mawagali. Musibe bulungi, mweraba. Peace.
Mpala na walayi kusaba kimuze mpala na bulungi wangi ava mpala na bulungi nange benjagala obulungi.